Small and medium enterprises play a major role in Nigeria's economy in terms of job creation, economic diversification, and income distribution. The increasing unemployment rate, inability of state government to pay salaries, and overall lopsided income distribution in Nigeria can be tackled by expanding and investing in SMEs. Recent findings show that a greater percentage of Nigerians work for SMEs. The small and medium-scale enterprises contribute nearly half of Nigeria's GDP, and as of 2012, accounting for over 25% of employment in the country. It is obvious that the future of Nigeria depends on small and medium-scale enterprises. On today's episode of the Osasu Show, we'll be speaking to Mr. Imo Edet, convener of Business Talk in Summer, a forum dedicated to the expansion and promotion of SMEs in Nigeria. Take a look. Mr. Imo Edet, convener of Business Talk in the Summer. Thank you for joining me on today's program.
Thank you for having me on your show.
My pleasure. So tell me, how did the whole idea of Business Talk in the Summer come about?
We have a couple of events in the country pioneered by people who are prominent and those in government. And we saw that there was actually no avenue for the young people, young Nigerians to be part of. So we decided to come up with an event that will have young people in mind, young people in focus, young entrepreneurs, people who want to launch out, to the big, and that's why we have Business Talk in Summer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I know Business Talk in Summer focuses on small to medium scale enterprises, and as we've seen from more developed countries, small to medium scale enterprises are actually the ones who grow the economy. They contribute largely to the GDP of a nation.
Yeah.
So how do you intend to use Business Talk in Summer to bridge that economic gap in Nigeria?
What we have done is to design a module for the event. Now, we're not just looking at SME. Of course, this time of the country is very necessary to look at SME and how that can drive the economy. We're also looking at other areas like agriculture. Yes, agriculture, but within SME. We're looking at the real sector. Yes, also in SME. We're looking at technology. Yes, in SME. Social media in SME. The current administration is looking at driving the economy with the informal sector. That's the term, the informal sector. And these guys make up a large chunk of the informal sector. Some of the models will involve, bringing out ideas and strategies that they can actually thrive on. Not everybody have an idea of how to start up a business, a small business. But we always provide a forum, bringing experts, in technology, agriculture. Like in the event we had, we bring in someone from agriculture who told us that, look, you can actually have tomatoes planting in your backyard in a container, a greenhouse. So we don't have to kill ourselves because we don't have some virus eating up the tomatoes, up in the north. There are things innovative things we can do to actually bring this items around. And then we also look at the social media. You spend so much time on Facebook, so much time on Twitter, and you're not making money. Now these guys will show you, look, if you do this, you follow this, you start making money to yourself, and you can stay at home while you're making your money. So it's quite broad. But for this year, we've just drawn the model for SME, small businesses. Let's have people interact with those who are there, share experiences, networking. And they say when opportunity meets preparedness, you know, they say you're lucky.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
But how a lot of small to medium scale enterprises find it difficult to raise capital. So how is Business Talk in the summer also encouraging them and helping them find this capital that they need? Because forums are great.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a forum, you get inspired,
Yeah.
but you go back to reality where you're like, okay, now I need the capital to start this business that I'm so inspired to start. So how is Business Talk in the summer able to do that for these people who come to your forum?
Last year's edition, we partnered with Nexim Bank.
Yes, that's the Nigerian Export
Import Bank. Now, they were supposed to come in and for those who have business ideas, business plan, maybe ongoing business that needs to be sustained, it was a very good opportunity for them to meet with the head then, Mr. Robert Oria. And a lot of good stories have been coming out of that. So this year, we have decided also to partner with banks because these guys, I mean, whether we like it or not, they rely on the banks to get their facilities or the loans. And just like you've mentioned, it's a different ball game when you come to the event, all talk, you are inspired. But once you step out, you're facing reality.
Exactly.
So the banks, we are hoping in the coming event will bridge that gap. So we'll be telling people, look, if you want. If you have a business that is running and you feel it needs to be sustained, the banks will be here. And the banks are supposed to provide platforms for you to thrive. So we'll be working closely with the banks, closely with the Ministry of Investment and Trade and Investment, and Bank of Industry for those who might want to expand their small scale businesses, and other private individuals who are also in the forefront of supporting and giving platform to SME to grow. Okay. So that's the drive, and it's quite broad.
Mr. Imo, let's take a break where we'll show you the Business Talk in the summer that happened this year here in Abuja at the Barcelona Hotel. Take a look.
You don't always have to go and bring a consultant. Sometimes you just need to take a little bit of time, go on your smartphone, go on your computer, and just Google it. If you can Instagram, you can Google information about agriculture. If you can Facebook, you can Google information about agriculture. Hydroponics is when you grow plants in water. So it may sound crazy, but you don't necessarily need to grow your plants on land. I have not bought anything from anywhere. I have made every single hydroponic system that we have, that we use, I've made it. So not only can you farm on your balcony, you can farm in your kitchen, you can farm in your backyard, you can farm in an abandoned plot. If 20 other people are doing what you're doing, you're no longer a niche, you're no longer unique, you're just, sometimes it makes me laugh that you go to Emma Plaza and you see everybody selling the same thing. So what's the unique selling point? Everybody must not make catfish. Everybody must not do tomatoes. If you can grow strawberries, you've made a niche. Because every cake, every dessert that you see at weddings, if you're able to grow flowers, and you tap into a culture that is so crazy about weddings, and every wedding and every birthday, you have a big event with tables and decoration, and on top of every table is fresh flowers. So you don't even have to worry about exporting.
The only way to survive in this economy is that you diversify your mind. Financial pressure is not to force over area. It means if the area is small, the financial pressure will be what? High. Do you know how many travel from Abuja to Lagos and they don't know to travel? Because they are chasing the woman. You can see many men who have given up. And I asked them, have you chased a woman before? They tell you, yes. That's okay. That's all you need. Just put on that car and pursue this business like that. You succeed. Many of you have left what you came on earth. You are writing other people's scripts, helping them to do it. Where will you fulfill yours? Suffering is not bad. Suffering is part of the process. If you have food to eat and that man does not have food to eat, you can't eat your food in peace. See, I have 4 boys who clean sugarcane. When those 4 boys clean sugarcane every day, they eat lunch, they eat dinner, they go to sleep. They have no energy to fight anybody again. The Nigerian government operates is what? Hinged on crude oil. And the price of crude oil was going up, we all went up with it. What do we expect when it's going down? We go down with it. If you want to go far, go with people. If you want to go fast, go alone. What do you want? Africa is a country with a lot of problems, right? Africa has loads of problems. Loads of problems. So how come we're not having the apps being churned out here by the dozen? How come the next app we're going to need, as the people, as individuals, will have to come from abroad? I'm not talking about software alone. I'm not talking about even the appliances alone. The other day I saw an appliance that can make someone climb a palm tree faster and safer. There's something you press and then listen, these little things are the kind of things we need in Africa to change our lives. We need the customs chief talking about how much their collections have dwindled because of the CBN FX regime. Ordinary custom is not meant to be a revenue agency. It's meant to be it's called customs. The customs of a people. It's a place where you go when you get to an airport or a seaport. You say, it is our custom that you don't import Indian hemp into our country. Therefore, you have done something again. It's custom, the things that the people believe in. My message is to the Nigerian government. See what you're seeing here. These 15 requirements are the requirements that they brought everybody to do business. For each of them, you start paying on the world. The best place for you to do business in the world is your own country. I was in the US in 2014 in Houston, and my team went and saw the people who manage what they call the SMEs, Small Business Agency. And we saw the people from the US Department of Commerce. And they told us one thing, they said, listen, guys, you know the Texans, they don't waste time. We are here simply and solely and only for the protection of the American businesses. We will not give a dog to any other business anywhere in the world except we can find an American business that can do it.
You need to learn whatever it is you want to go into. You may be good in it, but you need to improve yourself. The girl that does my nails, her name is Shukura. She does not have a school primary 6 certificate. But she boasts to me all the time that she earns more than most graduates in Abuja. There's nobody who is an employee forever. So someday you are going to go out there and whatever it is you learn. But if you didn't learn anything while you were working, I'm sorry.
For you to be successful, you need to first change your mindset. Then you change your skill set. So why am I putting this slide? So that you can start changing your mindset and start thinking that it's possible to do Facebook advertisement. In online advertisement, competition is good. Competition is good. You know why? It is where the money is there is competition. So if I say, oh, I must come out here, my oh, I do this, you do me, you not make money. It's where there's money, where there's competition, there's money is. For $5, you can start your advertisement. And then you monitor and see those that are performing, and then those that are not performing, you close them up. And with any business, be it network marketing, be it personal business, whatever, you can use Facebook to enhance that. Why? So you can target people who are interested. In fact, in 2015, we were able to run campaigns. So you can run campaigns for anybody, irrespective of the party. A topic that you are passionate about, something you love doing and what you know. And my definition of passion is that anything you can do for free. What you become. If I want to become that, you will never have this. If I was coming in and come and say, I'm talking about this, none of you will have listened to me.
That issue of financial freedom, we haven't arrived at. If I ask everybody here now, who has 5 ways that they are making money, I'm sure we won't get up to 5 people that will truthfully raise their hands.
There are no secrets to success. There are no secrets. Anytime you really go, they say, if you want to collect money from the only way to succeed is to do the work. Nigerians pay money for training. Let every devil holding you not to train, let them leave you. The time engineers, release your pay. Instead of praying, you should go and pray.
Attend trainings, they help. Best security is self-employment.
I'm absolutely delighted. It's a lovely setting. It's a lovely evening. It's an evening where people are honored.
This is absolutely an award coming from Africans, by Africans, to an Africans. Wonderful.
And this has given us the opportunity to actually roll out the organization into Africa.
Welcome back to the Osasu Show. We are still with Mr. Imo Edet, the convener of Business Talk in the Summer. Thank you for sitting tight with us.
Thank you.
So, where do you see Business Talk in the Summer 5 years from now?
5 years from now, Business Talk in Summer will be a global event. We want to partner with young entrepreneurs outside Nigeria. We don't want to limit ourselves here. That's why we got that name, Business Talk in Summer.
Okay.
So yes, people are saying summer is, we don't have such climate in Nigeria. I was
just going to suggest to you, maybe you should do Business Talk in the spring in another country, Business Talk in the winter in South Africa.
If we have that, we'll so limit ourselves to Nigeria. And in times like this, you don't, you should as far as you can. And our vision goes way beyond Nigeria. We hope in the next couple of years we'll be having Business Talk in Summer, Ghana, Business Talk in Summer, just like you've mentioned, South Africa, Business Talk in Summer, Florida, New York, and the rest. So it's a global vision. We can't limit ourselves to Nigeria. If we do that, then we won't really make the impact that we have set out to make.
Very true.
Yes.
But what impact do you want to make in the lives of average Nigerians?
It's, I say that the best security is when you are self-employed. If you have something going for you, like Osasu is self-employed, so she wouldn't even bother about white-collar jobs. And we want to change that mentality. We want young people to understand that. Now, when I say young people, I mean young people of the working age now. Us here, people who can think out of the box. Don't go to, the banks are retrenching. Ministries are sacking, they are owing. So where do you want to run to? The private sector, things are not running smoothly with them as we speak. The best thing, the best bet is to start your own business. And our platform creates that opportunity. We bring opportunity to meet with those who are prepared, and then they succeed in whatever they choose to do. If you're into agriculture, you're into social media, real estate, you name it. Our job will be, let's bring those that can help make that impact to our fold. Let's have them. And then by the time you're prepared with your business plan and you come, certainly to be a success. And we're not just limiting it to a couple of guys who are running it. We intend to expand it. Now, part of the impact also will be to invite those in the rural areas. And oftentimes people refer to those who succeed to be those in the urban areas. We'll move to the rural areas. Look at those who can make business, make clean money from just the production of palm oil. People think that is a dirty business. Yes, it's a dirty business, but it brings big money. People don't do that. So we can actually move to that end, bring people from there, let them teach those here in urban areas, and with that synergy, we can move forward.
So you intend to provide financial capital for
with
these
the backing of the banks.
With the backing of
yes.
the banks for these small to medium
yes.
scale enterprises.
Yes.
You intend to provide the know-how to teach them the technical
yes.
skills, or are you looking for people who already have the technical skills, then you just match them up with the people who have the financial capacity to enable them achieve their
we
goal?
wouldn't want to start selecting those with the technical know-how and those who don't. Everybody can come. I mean, we're involving everybody, because you can never tell where you'll make it. I mean, it could be with partnering with this guy that has the technical know-how, and then with the banks in support, with financial institutions and other institutions who are ready to help and give us backing in that field, then we can move.
So for all my TOSers who are watching you right now and saying, okay, Mr. Edit, how do I get involved? I have this fantastic idea.
Okay.
So how do I get involved in Business Talk in the summer?
Well,
Business Talk
in summer.
In summer.
Good enough. Osasu is also part of us. She gave us a huge support in the last event, which we're saying a big thank you to the Osasu show. And we hope that for those who would want to be part of it, you can just get in touch with Osasu. She will know how to get in touch with me. Or better still, my numbers and email and all the details will be on the screen.
I'm absolutely delighted. It's a lovely setting. It's a lovely evening. It's an evening where people are honored.
This is absolutely an award coming from Africans, by Africans, to an Africans. Wonderful.
And this has given us the opportunity to actually roll out the organization into Africa.
So that's it for today's episode of the Osasu Show. To learn more about Business Talk in summer, visit our website www.theosasushow.com. For all your sustainable development news and current affairs, you can also visit our website or call the details on the screen. Don't forget to follow us on social media at The Osasu Show and at Osasu Igbenedion on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. I'll see you same place, same time next week, and until then, take very good care of yourself.